Don't let nobody harden your heart. Don't let nobody make you feel like your current situation is your final destination. You can do whatever it is you want to do here on this planet. Make sure you live your life to the fullest. Before we get into my testimony of me not allowing the world and ignorant, low vibrational people to harden my heart, let me let y'all know something. This is the Speaking of Quay show, and I'm your host, Quay, and we're about to get right into this video. Let's get it. Let's go. I hope all is well with everybody. Have you ever been outcasted? Have you ever felt like you wasn't good enough on any level? It doesn't matter what you do. The people that you would tell your dreams to, they would tear them down. The people that you would hope and pray would save you, wouldn't guide you, wouldn't do nothing for you. You just feel like you left in the cold and you trying to figure out how can I move? What's the best next move? You just don't want to be a statistic. You want to live your life. You want to be great. Well, let me tell y'all my testimony. Let me get into it right now for you all. Yes, this confident, beautiful goddess did not always know that she could be beautiful and be a goddess. I thought the absolute worst of self because of where I come from. I was being torn down more than I was uplifted by the community everywhere I went, it seemed like. So I had to basically jump off of the porch and say, you know what, I want a better life. Even though you wasn't taught damn near nothing. Nothing for real. So you jumping off the porch, you can imagine how that looks in society. You are a misfit for real. Like if you don't have this, you don't have that. But I had the heart. I had the heart and I had the ability. So I said, you know what? At least I want more. At least I'd rather try than to never do anything to give y'all the satisfaction to say what y'all want about me and it be true versus me trying to go live my life for myself and at least see what I can do for self. At least I want to try. And that is what I did. I was faced with adversity to the highest degree. People didn't want to help me. People that got close to me so they can reap benefits from me. They got close to me to learn my story and then hate me when I succeeded in life. I've dealt with so much. It's so many things that could have hardened my heart, could have made me turn cold, but I wouldn't allow it. My heart is still pure. Let me tell you something. If you are in a position or you're dealing with things that you do not have to deal with, it's a difference between surviving and taking care of your family and providing and doing what you need to do versus things that you're tolerating or purposely dealing with. Stop being addicted to negativity and pain. Remove yourself from things that's not going to help you grow. Take it from somebody who had to learn. But let me give y'all a few scenarios of my life. Going around people who make you feel small is also a reflection of how they feel about themselves. Somebody who is truly, genuinely happy, they will never get off on belittling somebody else. They will never compare their life to yours, and they will never belittle you. They'll be so happy for themselves, or maybe they will try to pour some of their happiness into you. So when you go around people, you might be like, dang, I have way less than you. I don't have none of this stuff, but you comparing yourself to me and you talking about me. I mean, I aspire to get what you get, but the whole thing is you're happy. You can admit your flaws. You can be happy with yourself. You can know that you wear your feelings on your sleeve, but you won't help. And you're happy and you're genuinely rising up in the charts. See, so many people in this world, let me tell y'all about people. So many people in this world have been lied to. They think just because they moved this way that they was guaranteed the promised land. See, it's never on you. It's never what you learn in these books. It's never what you was taught. It's a chip that's in you. If you have it in you, you have it in you. So a lot of people are misled. They think because they did something that you didn't do, that gives them the right to look at you as if you're nothing. You don't even deserve to sit. You don't even deserve to have a seat at this table. But let me tell y'all something. People are vicious. They're nasty because they're not happy. I had a situation where I had my first job. After I left Job Corps, I had my first job. Yeah, I never really worked for real. I had my first job. I was doing so well that people who was in the military that was way older than me, it'd be people that's way older than me now too. It was this white male, he was way older than me. He could not stand the fact that somebody that is 19 years old is working with him. Hold on. 2018, I won 19. Wait a minute. But either way, let me make the story. Let me go ahead and put this out here. But he was basically inferior. Like I can't believe that I'm working head to head with a girl who gets to work here. She gets to have a gun. She gets to work here. The staff members love her. The head of education wants to talk to her and wants her testimony and wants her to help be outreach for children. She's making all of these moves, and I've been here for years, and I can't even get a permanent position here at this job. So I was caught slipping. Take accountability. Take accountability. I will. I was caught slipping. I was, doing something at work that I'm not supposed to. We all get caught doing something at work. Like I was doing something I was supposed to be doing. Like we all done that before. For a split second though, it wasn't an all day thing. I'm gonna keep doing it, but I was caught. All you need to do is give the enemy one reason. Give the enemy one reason. So long story short, I lost my job. I lost my job. Yeah, I lost my job. But I was so angry. I was so bitter with him and the whole company. Da da da. Whoa whoa whoa. It wasn't fair how I was mistreated. But I had to look at myself and be like, okay, you was moving the wrong way. Even if it was only for 5 seconds. Even if it was only for 30 seconds, you gave the enemy ammo. You gave the enemy a whole scissor, a whole knife to hurt you. So it's like, don't let it harden your heart, because a year later the pandemic happened and they shut all of it down. Now nobody has their job, so you don't win. The enemy won't win. When God has something in place for you, yes, I learned my lesson. I'll never do it again. But the enemy will not win. The enemy will never win. So that's scenario one of how somebody could feel some type of way about the favor that you have. Like this is not a degree. This is not a physical appearance. This is not the car I'm driving, how much money I have in my account. I have favor. And a lot of people who feel like because they go into societies, they want to fit society's norms and they're not considered misfits. They get high fives. They feel like because somebody like you, how could you have what you have? How could you have the ability that you have? I did everything right. I went to school. I joined fraternities, sororities. I have this amount of money in my bank account. I have this nice car. But how is it that you can walk around here and be happy and free and I'm not? So therefore, I want to hurt you. Therefore, I want to take everything that you don't have and use it against you as a weapon formed against you. I want to hurt you in spirit. I want to knock you down. I want to say negative things to you. I really want you to feel it because I can't comprehend. I can't fathom the thought of knowing that I did everything that the society, the government, everybody said that I should do to be successful. But you are successful. You come from a broken home. You come from nothing. You look bummed. You look busted, crusted, and disgusted. But you have something inside of you that I can't get. So that is why a lot of people will tear you down purposely. And you're looking at them like, well, damn, you have way more than me. I'm trying to get what you get. I'm just trying to get a small piece of pie. But see, people are already envious of you because it's something that you carry. And you don't even know what you carry yet. They're already intimidated by the potential because they know once you get this little bit of knowledge, you're going to take off and you're going to be something great. And they work their whole damn life to get that. And they have to get here. And you know what? I never seen somebody sit so high and look down so low because God will bring you down to your knees too. That's why there be positions you won't get at your job. That's why it will be things that you said you was going to get that you won't get. Or that's why now the pandemic made it fair for everybody because somebody like you who looked down on people and judged them and said that they wasn't worthy of this, that, and the third, now you working the same job with this person. Yeah, somebody with their PhD, somebody getting the same amount of money as me, somebody who's with their master, somebody who has a BA, working at the same place with me, making the same amount of money, so you're mad. You're mad, but instead of you taking it out on me in a place that even blessed you with a job, you should look at yourself and say, why do I feel this way? Why do I think this way? Why do I think I'm above somebody? Because I have something that they don't, that they can obtain once they love themselves and want it too. Why do I think I'm above something? Why am I purposely going around hurting people? Is it because I'm hurt? Well, get you some damn help. But even if that person never gets help, you don't let them people harden your heart. And another thing, you have people who will look at you like, yeah, well, you have a place, but you still walking around here with Walmart graphic tees on and just a regular pair of shoes looking crusty. Baby, if you pay a mortgage and you are leasing a house, you pay a mortgage and you're leasing a car, sit down. Like, I'm not saying that those are not beautiful things that's helping your credit. And one day, if you play it smart, you can own everything. But when you get out here and make somebody feel horrible because they don't have that, you make somebody feel horrible because they don't have a degree. Sis, you have a BA, you have a master's, you have a PhD. What the hell you doing with it? What money you bringing in? Do you have your own money? Like, is your car paid off? Is your mortgage? Does the house belong to you? It don't, right? So please humble yourself, because I feel like the time what's going on right now, God is humbling everybody. God is humbling the people who think they're above something. God is humbling the people who are so broken and hurt that they want to go around and hurt other people. God is making it fair, baby. Favor ain't fair. Let me tell you something. I've been through hell and hot water. I've been through the pits of hell. I've been through a lot of stuff, and God gave me that chip inside of me. I've had an ex say I went out and I tried to find you in every girl that I dated because you want something different, but you want my qualities, you want what I have, but you want it to be somebody else. But guess what, baby? It won't be, because who I am is who I am. The chip is inside of me, baby. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody and nobody's beneath me and somebody's above me, but I'm telling you, what I offer in this chip inside of me, baby, it's in me. It's not on me. So the love that I gave you, I'm never saying you can't go find love again. But what I'm saying is you're going to miss me and it's going to hit you hard, because you're going to always try to find another me and everybody else you date. But I was so glad that he could be honest with himself. It took for me to step away and love myself and work on me to expose how other people move. Like, dang, I thought less of you. I thought that you was never going to make it. I thought you could never be this beautiful. I thought you could never be this successful. I thought you were so low that you was beneath me and I ain't shit. That's the lowest feeling that you could have, is when somebody tell you they never thought you could be this beautiful, or they never thought you could be this successful. Meaning that if you're not already shit, you already ignorant, and you don't have much yourself, and then you already think I'm beneath you. Oh, it don't get no lower than that. Come on, somebody. It doesn't get any lower than that. So I'm just saying, don't let nobody harden your heart, because they may be laughing right now, but the joke's gonna be on them. When God put you exactly where you need to be, baby, don't you worry about that. Let the Lord or whomever you praise shield you. You don't worry. When you worry, that means you gave up your trust. That means you gave up your faith. Don't worry about nothing. Please apply pressure. Please put in that work, because it's needed. It's needed. This is bigger than you. This is for your generation. This is for